Brothers, welcome back to Territorial.io. We're here in a little 1v2 teams action. We're on the blue team. We're down here in a little southwest corner. We're going to see what we can do on this. We are kind of starting in a good position for ourselves. I like our starting position. It is next to a number of blue players. And in these team matches, you really kind of want to be at least somewhat close to your power base. Now, obviously, that can backfire a little bit if everyone just kind of weakens themselves, but I think in the initial start of the game, it really slows down everyone else's progress. Now there was two players down there. Looks like the Scion player has already eaten away at the other player. So that is good news for us. That will be a nice, easy one for us to push through. Now the problem that we're going to be facing rather quickly is the number of blue bots that are around us. That is going to be a very hard challenge because there's also a Scion player in our natural direction of growth, and it's going to be hard for us to kind of grow around him because we do unfortunately have those blue bots. But we can go up a little bit, but then we're cut off. So we're really going to need to be aggressive with some players and hopefully knock them down sooner rather than later, maybe get an opportunity for ourselves. But that is kind of it. I think we're just going to go ahead and start pushing through this guy. I really don't want to have to mess with him in all honesty, but that is it. Now the CCCP attacking us would, if he pushes through Nana, we could have a really nice opportunity to push forward ourselves, but well, unfortunately it doesn't look like he's going to make it down here. So we'll just continue knocking out this player. If we can get him out of here quickly, that'll be for the best for everyone and Attila the Fun. Hey, I hope you're watching because that's a great name. That's a hilarious name. It made me chuckle. I know I didn't chuckle out loud, but in my heart, I was like, ha ha ha, that's really funny. But CCP looks like he's on his way out, and unfortunately, we're not quite strong enough to take out player 784. So we are going to come back when we have some troops and maybe see what we can do. Okay, we're back. We're attacking this player 784, we were trying to save that blue teammate. He was kind of lost in all honesty, but I think our role in this is going to be mostly as a defensive one to just kind of protect the land and make sure that nobody else gets the snowball by grabbing it. Ludin does want me to attack 784, but I don't really trust him. But I'm not going to bother. This Europe player up top is doing a great job of getting rid of this NCR. And then there's also Ohio. So we do have some great opportunities to get a little bit stronger as a team. The sus player on the Scion team has been getting beat up by the blue players, so this is working out really well for us. So we just kind of need to sit back here a little bit. Yeah, the 784 is way too big for us to attack. He almost has double our troops. In fact, he's offering us an alliance. I'm debating whether, let's just accept it. Let's just get out of the way. Ooh, that is really good for you, boy. He's going to get a ton of this land and just keep getting stronger. So he is in a great spot. Now, if I was him, I would push into this OG red player behind him who only has less than 1 million troops, but we'll see what he does. I know 4-4-ever did attack him. He has to play a definite balancing game with how many strong players around him. Yep, it's 4-4-ever, 44-ever, if you will, did attack him immediately as he tried to expand elsewhere. So now this sus player is pushing down into this part, so I'm actually going to give him a little bit of a donation. At this point, I don't value my life that much. I much rather these two survive and knock down the sus player, because if you can get him down, then that's going to be really good. The Europe player at the top is also very strong, so that is good news for us. So he does look like he's surviving. 420 has been saving up his troops probably for this exact moment, is really doing some damage to him. So that is good. Now we are kind of being ignored for the time being, but we don't know how long that's going to land. So I'm just going to keep feeding Europe in small donations, just a little bit of help here and there. I really can't afford to give away all my troops because I'm on the front lines of danger. Even though 784 has given us a truce, you can never trust those as far as you can throw them. So we'll just kind of keep feeding people where they need money and seeing if whatever happens. Ooh, that's really good news. That's really good news that Europe gets all that land. But I was going to say, whatever happens, I'm going to make sure to keep Europe alive, even if it costs me my own life. But I think at this point, oh, there's a full set. Hey, we get in on the game. Let's do something. Oh, that's really good news for us. Even though we're moving a little bit slower, we're going to be able to contribute. I think we'll be able to take out Ludin at the very least and maybe work our way around those bots. Now, Europe has gained a lot of land from that one guy leaving, so we will just kind of play our own little balancing game of attacking Ludin while not getting attacked by Ohio and see how well that works for us. But we'll kind of, yeah, Ludin's actually attacking us, which is fine, so we'll go ahead and start our attack here right now and just start slowly pushing through him, hoping Ohio doesn't notice. Ohio's actually losing a lot of troops himself, so we'll just casually push through Ludin. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay, he did full send on us, and Ohio is getting attacked by Europe, which is great news. Great board awareness by Europe to knock somebody out at the at a pivotal moment before the two of them can have the opportunity to build up. But at this point, honestly, like, our team is just so strong, we would have been able to withstand it. So we're gonna get up here. Hey, we're actually climbing the leaderboard. Look at us. Who would have thought? Not me. But this is actually the last little scraps of the red team. So GG's to all involved, and on to the next one. Okay, next map up is going to be a little team action in Europe. We'll start in our kind of favorite spot. Hopefully we get some blue teammates to come over by us. I'm seeing some blue players. One's in northern Germany. One was in America. He's in South America now. I think that's it, but there's 58 people in here, so surely we have more teammates than this. But I'm not seeing them. I only see 2 of them, so there's one, I think. Yeah, there's one. Okay, well, maybe he'll help out. But in the meantime, unfortunately, we have this purple player right to our south. Came in at the last second. Brother, help me out. Oh, that's gonna be painful. And he's also being very cautious with his troops, which definitely means he's gonna attack us at any minute. Yeah, you just wait for the attack. It's good. And there it is, like clockwork. Can I call it or can I call it? So we're gonna use some troops to really knock him down, because I don't want this guy to have another opportunity to hit us back. It might honestly cost us the game, but it's just like something you gotta do. It's just one of those play styles you gotta deal with. Everyone plays it a little bit differently. Some people like to just come in and try and make you lose rather than win themselves, and just whatever. You just play the games you dealt. So we'll make the best of it here, see how far we can get. Although I'm not liking our chances, seeing as how our one blue player is already gone. And we are in a sea of looks like black and a very strong Scion person. So that is not necessarily good for us, but the USSR is pretty weak. Maybe we may be able to push into him at some point, but we do have actually a little bit of land to get ourselves. So we're not that bad. I mean, we're 20th on the board, so okay, maybe it is a little bit bad. But we'll take a truce where we can get one and just kind of see how. We'll be patient here is what we need to be. We do not have the forces to push into anything. And I think there is one person in Mexico on our team, and that is it. So we are the team. So we will just kind of wait here and see if we can make an opportunity. Oh wait, happen for us. Is this player getting attacked? Is player 101 going to get attacked by the whole black team? Because we might be able to get in on this. Let's be very patient. We don't want to use any of our troops unless we have to, or unless it's going to work out really well for us. So we'll cut back when we have all of our troops and maybe a little bit of opportunity. Okay, so we're back. They have just really strongly pushed into player 101, so we're going to get a little bit of this land. Unfortunately, we do hit a bit of a lag spike, so that is not necessarily the greatest, but we do have that. Let's actually try and boat into Abi here, who's got a lot of land and not a lot of troops. Maybe we can get to him before he starts getting his troops back. So let's just try and get a little beachhead, if anything else, and see what we can make happen of this. So that is working out really good. About it. I'm very worried about the CG player, so maybe we can just pause here and wait for the Scion person to come up and maybe help us out with that. Because yeah, the CG person is probably going to attack us. He's definitely not going to let me just take off his teammates' land, but there's so much land that I want it. Okay. Well, we'll just kind of wait here and come back when there's another development, because I got to stop this attack. Okay, and we're back. So the Scion person did come up, which is great news. We might be able to grab some of this land over here. Hopefully we do not eat a full sin, because, oh, okay, there's CG. That was what we were expecting, is a little bit of an attack by him. But player 942 on the purple team has been wanting us to attack him, and the other purple player is also attacking him. So maybe it is our time to help out in that escapade, but in all likelihood, I'm going to try and get a little bit of Obi's land, and okay, so we're going to get cut off here, so I don't think that's even worth it. We'll give CG a little attack just to say, hey, we're helping out Scion team. Don't forget about us. Grab this free land over here. That is wonderful news. And see how distracted everyone is. If everyone's very distracted, you know what we might do? We might go into Celtic. Yeah, I think this is actually the play for us. They're all attacking each other, and I think this is our moment where we can really knock this guy down and not take a lot of damage for it. We really need this land if we're going to stand the slightest chance of being a player here in Asia. So we are no longer exposed to Obi, which is great news. It's just the Scion player who is actually getting attacked himself by another Magenta player down in Antarctica. Yeah, it's pushing up, you can see right there. So we'll just keep pushing very slowly into the Celtic. Everyone ignore us. We're not doing anything. We're just, you know, casually strolling. I mean, okay. So the black player is also attacking the Scion player. That is great news. Celtic attacked us, which is also good news. Really brings down his troop count super fast. So let's keep pushing into him. Hopefully we get a full send here. Oh, he leaves. Even better. Oh, that is huge news for us. Oh, that's gigantic. Okay, so we're actually on the leaderboard. We are the only blue player left at this moment in time, but we're actually on the leaderboard and we're getting a ton of this land. So let's move down into Japan. And who knows, maybe we can be a player in something now. So let's see how things go. So, yeah, okay. Do I want to get CG Brother Man? I don't know. I honestly kind of want to see if somebody full sends. This player 784 is actually getting slightly rolled there down in Australia. So I don't necessarily want to engage someone who's very strong. So I'll actually take a truce with him. Looking at the board, Magenta and Scion are really becoming the threats here. So if we can get down this Magenta player, and you know what? If we can push through him, he doesn't have that many troops left. We might be able to get into Yoda. No. Okay, well at least Brother Man will hopefully remember that we saved him and not full send us, and definitely attack this Scion player. So, you know what, let's start working on him because Scion is the threat on the board and I really don't want this guy to get too strong because then the guy in Africa is they're just gonna tag team. So we don't have a lot of choices. I mean, we are not in a position to really be a player on the board, but we can do our part in just kind of being a disruptor, I guess, and see how far that takes us. Maybe we can get into like second or third position, which honestly I'd be super proud about. We do have a teammate down there in the Middle East, but he's quickly getting rolled himself. So first and last time we see you, hello buddy, we touch and you're gone. And looks like that Antarctica guy has won the battle, so maybe we can grab some cheap land down here in Indonesia and Malaysia and see what we can do on that front. We're definitely not gonna be able to push through that guy. He's way too strong. But maybe we can get some islands and just, you know, hedge our bets, see what we can do. I don't really want to push through Funland. I think that'd be the end of the game for us. We might push through Brother Man. Well, let's go ahead and grab these little islands here first because the Magenta player is not pushing through on this end and maybe we can make something happen. So let's just go ahead and get this guy out the way. Finish him off. There we go. And hey, we're doing our part. We're helping out. Yeah, he's got about 11 million. We've got about 9. So I think I'm going to push through CG Brother Man. Even though I just saved you, I'm so sorry, but I need your land. Maybe if I get his land, I might be able to push into Antarctica, but we'll see. We'll see. But just be very cautious and slow here. Okay, so this Reich guy is very much pushing through Funland, which is unfortunate for us. We'll try and get a truce with him. Hey, I want to be second place. Just give me the second place. That'd be super cool. And we'll just kind of wait. Oh wow, look at how many low his troops are getting. He must be getting attacked pretty heavily. So I think this is our opportunity to really try and grab Antarctica and expand. Everyone seems to be very busy. In fact, the Deutsche Reich, whatever, we'll just call him Reich. Reich is actually attacking purple and black at the same time, so a little bit cocky on that end, and we might be able to sneak in some extra land. You know what? We're actually second on the board, if you can believe that. Hey, did that boat land? Yes, it did. Okay, perfect. So we're actually going to be really aggressive here. Funland has no business attacking us, and we can get this entire continent for ourselves. So let's just keep pushing through this. And yeah, see if we can get down into Antarctica as well. Oh, there's a full send, so that's really good news. Let's see if we can get down here. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get there before the Scion player does, but who knows, maybe our combined strength will be enough to do it. He doesn't have as many troops as he should. I mean, we're redlining at 13 million, and he's more than double our strength with only 10, so this might be something here. We might be able to help out if we can get down there before Funland dies off. We could probably still win this. Zus is unfortunately not going to be a help. Let's actually push through Funland. He did full send. And wow, Reich has no troops. Are you seeing this? Look how many troops he has. He has absolutely nothing. He's got 5 million. This is our chance. Just keep pushing. Oh my goodness. Wow, we're really getting through him. He's still got 2 million. We've got 7. Let's just keep going. We are getting attacked by his teammate, but it doesn't matter. We actually take the crown. Oh, this is huge. This is like the greatest comeback there ever was. Oh, and he's down to less than 1 million. Oh, we're being super greedy, but it's going to be worth it in the end with how much land we're getting. We can just sit back and relax. We just want to knock him off this continent really quickly and maybe through Antarctica. But yeah, now we can just sit back and relax because his teammate only had a couple million himself. And wow, we really turned the tables on that. I was hoping for second at best, and oh, he leaves too. Yeah, catastrophic disaster for the Scion team. They had that one in the bag, and we came in on nowhere, and they both know it. They leave. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up here. And, oh, there's a player. Okay, as soon as we land here, we'll move over here and go into the Americas. We do have a boat going. Oh, we have a teammate. Hello, Blue Empire. We did it, brother. Did you see that? Oh my goodness, what a crazy, crazy game. I cannot believe that we won that. It was, you know, that's why you gotta stick through these games sometimes, is at no point did I feel like we were ever gonna win this. We were always like on the back foot of every encounter. Every encounter is just like, well, we'll just try and see what happens. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe the stroke of luck there that we had. That worked out really well for us. So we'll clear out some of these islands and come back when we have the victory. Alrighty, that's gonna do it. GG's to all involved and on to the next. Alrighty, let's finish off the day here in Caucasia. Let's grab our favorite little spot over here, see what we can make of it. I kind of want to look around and seeing other places, but honestly, if we are going to be literally the only person here. Oh, hello everyone, right on time. As I was saying, I'm going to be alone over here. Everybody shows up to party, but that's okay. I'm imagining that we're probably going to get some other last minute neighbors as well. So we'll just keep an eye out for them. But right now we don't have anybody in our immediate area. So we're going to be able to get a good start out of this. There's a lot of free land in our immediates. And yeah, we got 2 people over to the east, and hopefully they can bog each other down while we grab a lot of this land. I'm going to be pretty aggressive in this expansion path just because there is so much land, and there's those 2 people over there. And I really think that they're going to fight each other. So let's get really aggressive here, pushing out as much as possible. And look at how much land we have. We were down from like 1,000. Our interest was 10,000. That's absolutely absurd for the bot phase. So we're just going to be pushing out as much as possible, grabbing all this land, seeing what we can do here and here. This is going to be really good. There's no one to the north of us for the first time. I don't think I've ever played this map without someone being to the north of us. So we have a good chance of cutting people off in that regard. So we'll be pushing out as much as possible. And I do want to go south more than anything. So we'll finish up these couple bots over here and then see if we can push south. Creatine is my closest neighbor. He does have a little bit more troops than me, so I do want to be cognizant of that. That's exactly what we need to now leave that alone. And we are kind of racing down here with Creatine and this blue player. So let's really try and get a little bit of a move on here, making sure to keep a good eye on our troops. Creatine does attack the blue player out into oblivion. Wow, that was crazy. And there is a player down here, this guy. But so let's try and race him down into Greece proper and see if we can cut him off as well. And let's get rid of you. And you and you. Okay, now I think we've got him done. So we've got a lot of land for us to grab for ourselves. We did isolate a number of bots. And let's go ahead and grab the rest of Greece and Athens and so forth. And Sparta as well, you know, yeah. And then we'll start pushing those bots up north. I do want to do this one at a time though, or at least a little bit slower, because I do have a good amount of troops, but if they both team on me, I'm going to be pretty screwed. Creatine is wanting to truce. I might accept that. We'll just kind of see. We'll see. Let's just finish off these little bots. That's actually a lake. Okay. Yeah, we'll give this truce and then we'll save up troops. Okay, and we're back. We're attacking Creatine. He used a lot of his troops and he's very aggressively expanding. He's the second player on the board, so getting him out of here is going to be a huge coup for us. And even though we're utilizing a lot of troops, we are going to be in a great spot. Even if we have to fall back a lot of land, I don't think anybody's in a strong enough position to really make us be pushed back so much that this aggressive stance would not be worth it. So we do get very far in that, and down here is also pretty weak. So let's go ahead and try and push through him as well. And after this, we're going to really need to stop, because if this brown player and Quebec both go into us, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So let's just kind of sit back here and build up troops and kind of hope that we do not get attacked by 3 players at once. Quebec does want a truce. That is huge if he actually means it. So we'll go back to saving up troops and come back when we have all of our land. Okay, we're back with a hefty 20 million, and this mama guy is really pushing through. So we're gonna try and really quickly take out him. My thought process is here is we have one person at least saying that they're gonna be allied to us, and he is helping us out in the attack. So if we can go down from 3 strong neighbors to, you know, we are going to have still 3 neighbors, but we are in much more the driver's seat. As you can see, this Zengid dynasty down here is sweating it out over here. So we'll go kind of save up a little bit of our troops, or just grab some of these little islands and finish off the rest of this yellow player. And see who wants to attack us first. But right now, I mean, unless they both attacked us pretty aggressively right now, we're going to be fine. We are actually getting attacked by this dynasty, so he will be our first target. So let's start working down him. He does make sense. He is the second player on the board. So we do have a really good chance. If we get him down, we have the greatest chance of winning, which I think at this point, the victory is secured. Even if El Salvador and Quebec both start teaming on me right now, I feel like that we are just too strong to make anything matter. So there's the full send. Thank you so much, sir. We'll just, I was trying to push through that. Guess I didn't have enough troops quite yet. So we do push through this player, and I think we'll go into El Salvador next. Well, hey, Quebec. What happened to our troops? Yeah, let's get Quebec down. Did Quebec attack us? Quebec must have attacked us. How rude. Okay, well, let's get this guy down, and then we'll get into El Salvador. There's the full send. Perfect. And then we'll start working on El Salvador. Hello, sir. No truce for you. No truce for you. I'm very sorry. We'll go ahead and start the attack. And boys, this is going to wrap up the end of the game here. So GG's to all involved. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Super appreciated it. I'm so happy to make this kind of videos for you guys. I'm glad you enjoy it because it's just fun for me to make. If you like the video, hey, give it one of them thumbs up. If you're new around here, hey, subscribe. I make videos every day. And boys, I'll see you in the next one.